What does every golf player want? Longer shots and a better score. With the Player Performance Dashboard solution, we can help golfers improve their performance and play better. As we know, the paradigm of the Internet of Things revolves around increased machine-to-machine communication. It's built on cloud computing and networks of data-gathering sensors. These sensors are not only for making our heating systems smart, but we can use sensor data to improve our performance on the sports field. In this scenario, we're using TrackMan to measure the full trajectory of any shot from 5 to 400 yards, pinpointing the landing position with an accuracy of 1 foot at 100 yards. Using the SAP HANA Cloud Platform, the in-memory platform as a service, we quickly created an agile application to receive the streaming data to deliver a real-time application. After a round of golf, a player typically has his scorecard filled out and already has a gut feeling as to how their overall performance was. But what if they could have analytics in real time at their fingertips during their round of golf? How could this improve their performance? In this HANA Cloud application, we can see Alexander with a handicap of 10, and at the top we can see his averages. We see a score of 81 for his last round, some green KPIs, and a couple of indicators where the game has not worked out very well for him. Today we'll focus in on GIR, greens in regulation. Across the top we can see his scorecard, the amount of shots he's taken per hole, whether it's a bogey or a birdie. We can also see the greens in regulation. What that means is the number of shots from the tee to the green is within the regulatory number, normally 2 under par. We can see in his round of golf he missed that greens in regulation 14 times. We can also see the details that on average Alexander would be playing short, but his most recent round of golf he played slightly longer but more out towards the right hand side. Let's focus in on Alexander's challenge on hitting the greens in the regulatory number of shots. If we look at hole number 1 for example. Hole number 1 we can see his driver, it was 206 yards, fairway left, but his second shot approaching the green was actually short, so he didn't make his GIR. How can we impact that? What can we do differently? We can go forward and simulate if Alexander would have chosen a different club. So by using the analysis and the data we've gathered through sensors over time, we can actually look at the performance club by club. So instead, if Alexander would have taken a 7-iron, he would have fallen short. Whereas, if he'd have taken a 4-iron, he would have played longer and most probably hit the green to meet his GIR. We can substantiate that by looking at his club distances. By looking at the data stored over time, we can see on average his 5-iron it shoots 1 length and his 4-iron matches it but goes slightly further. So in this scenario, his second shot on hole 1 using a 4-iron would have assisted him in making his target. We can also go back to the overview and look at things like his putting. We see a heat map there of putts by distance. So putts under 4 metres, consistently he's holding them out. Putts from 4 metres wider, he's struggling with. Maybe that's going to give us a training request. The HANA Cloud Platform lets us integrate sensor data not just from the TrackMan golf device, but also from a user's wearable device such as an iWatch or Fitbit. So that at the end of the day, when Alexander finishes his round and returns to the clubhouse, he can see how his golf statistics relate to his activity tracking, such as distance walked, calories burnt, even how his heart rate changed with an awkward putt.